Yay! Chaotic is on a rant. Yay! I'm sure it's your favorite type of content to hear me get mad. Yay! Hi, I'm Chaotic Tunes, and I'm salty. I am extremely salty, and that's exactly what's fueling me to make this video right now. So if I get a little angry, a little, hyped up, that's because it's something that really pisses me off. Something that I just cannot wrap my head around, and no matter how much I work in this industry, it never stops to amaze me how fucking stupid it is. So let me backtrack a little bit, okay? I'm talking about the service industry, the customer service industry, whatever the hell you want to call it. And you might be thinking, chaotic, what is this all about? And to sum it all up, it's about the customer being fucking stupid. Because that's what it is. The customer is fucking stupid. I'm a customer, and I admit it, I'm fucking stupid, but I try and take measures to prevent myself from committing these awful mistakes that I so much hate. Now, for about the entirety of my life, I've worked about 90% of my working life, I guess, in the customer service industry. And of that 90%, I worked 90% in restaurants. The other 10%, I was a telemarketer, and that was something else. It was definitely entertaining, but it kind of sucked as a job. But I want to focus about the restaurant industry and why I hate the customer so much. And as I said, this video, I'm making it just because I'm fueled by the saltiness that's in me right now, right? Now, in the restaurant industry, I've worked both front and back of the house. I worked as a waiter for the longest time. I was a manager in the front of the house for about a year. And now, I'm currently working in the back of the house as a cook. I did a dishwasher for a little bit, but that doesn't really, they don't really interact with the customer at all. And in every single case scenario, whether it's front of the house or back of the house, the customer just gives no fucks about the worker. And like, dude, we're still human beings, right? Like, I'm still human, you're still human. Why can't you treat me the same way you would treat yourself, right? Like, if you put yourself in my shoes, I'm sure you will be angry too. But I feel like I'm not getting to the point here. The point is, as I said, the customer is fucking stupid. They're rude. They don't care about you. Practically, they don't care about the worker. And I'm sure that like 90% of the people that do this kind of shit, they've never worked in the service industry, so that's why they do this shit, right? But let me kind of get started as to why I'm really mad. You might be thinking that I'm mad because we get rushed, or because I don't like the work, or whatever. I do like the work. Being a cook, being a waiter, it has its perks. As a waiter, you get to meet a lot of cool people. You get to experience new things, new cultures. You get to learn new facts. It's a really cool experience. And as a cook, well, you don't really deal with the customer. You deal with their orders, and you kind of get your jam back there. You have a little music. You get to cook all day. It's a really cool gig. But what pisses me off is just how the customer doesn't seem to humanize a customer service worker, because they just see you as that, as a worker who's there to do whatever they tell you to do, right? So for example, if you go to a restaurant on a busy Friday night, right? Obviously, the food's gonna take a little longer because there's a bunch of tables waiting for their food. The waiters are having to split their time between more tables, things like that. And me as a waiter, whenever I go to a restaurant, well, when I was a waiter and I go to a restaurant to eat, I would completely understand. I was in their shoes. I know what it's like. It's, understandable. I get it. But to the average customer, they're like, oh, well, I haven't gotten my food in 15 minutes. Like, dude, chill the fuck out. Like, there's like 10 other tables in front of you. You gotta take it easy, bro, right? And it's frustrating because instead of understanding, they take out their anger on the waiter, right? So the waiter gets all this, backlash. They get all this anger thrown at them, all this hatred, as if the waiter had any control when the food comes out. The waiter only grabs the food and takes it out to the table. That is the job of the waiter. So yelling at the waiter doesn't really accomplish anything, because the waiter will go back there and tell the kitchen, hey, where's my food? And the kitchen will just hit him with, well, I'm working on it. There's other tables ahead of them. Simple as that. I cannot say, oh damn, he wants his order right now, dude. Let me rush him. Let me, fuck all these other 10 people that came before him. Let me take his order out first. That's not how it works. And this kind of like topic also ties into the kitchen, because the waiters will often pressure the kitchen to get the food out faster, and when they do, guess what? The kitchen will do their very best to get it out, but mistakes are gonna be made. Simple as that. Because they're getting pressured to get the food out, so the waiter goes to the kitchen, and the waiter's like, hey, can I get my food? The kitchen's gonna be angry because they're like slammed with tickets, so they're gonna just start rushing the orders to get them out fast and fast and fast, and obviously, things are not gonna go as planned. And yet again, the customer decides to dehumanize the worker because they're the worker. They're getting paid to do the job. This is their job. Well, no shit, it's their job. They're getting paid to do it. Yeah, no shit, dude. But they don't have control over it, dude. You want me to send out a raw fish? Do you just not want me to cook your meat? Is that what you want? Because I can do that. It's gonna be your fault because you're out here rushing us, but that's your fault, dude. But the bane of my existence, what pisses me off the most, and the main driving force of behind my saltiness that has pushed me to make this video, is fucking customers deciding to go, it's 10 minutes till close. It'll be a 5-minute drive there. Yeah, we can make it. And then they show up 5 minutes before fucking closing time. Like, what the fuck, dude? Do you think I don't want to go home? Like, I'm out here working long shifts. Like, okay, so Monday through Friday, I work a normal, 7-8 hour shift depending on the day. But on the weekends, which is sometimes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I go from opening to close, which is almost, well, it's pretty much 13 fucking hours a day, dude. I'm there all day. Do you really think I'm gonna say, this guy came in 5 minutes, let me serve his table just because he can? No, dude. Stop being a fucking asshole. These people have families. They have things they want to do. They're tired. You don't know if they gotta wake up early to come to work early, dude. What the fuck are you thinking? Like, okay, let me expand a little further, right? So yesterday, my restaurant closes at 9 p.m., except on the weekends. The weekends they close at 10. But yesterday, we like to start cleaning the kitchen around 8 in the afternoon. And now we don't close anything major. We just, clean the floors. We start cleaning up the stoves, like just, polishing them down so they look nice. We start doing things, but we still leave like everything open so we can still serve the customers. At around 8:30, I will turn off the it's not a grill. It's more like just like a hot table, I guess, where you cook all the, I don't know what to call it actually. I know in Spanish it's a parrilla, but whatever. So at 8:30, I turn that off so that by 9, it'll be nice and cool for me to scrub it down and get all the grease and all of it, right? At 9:40, not 9:40, at 8:40, a table of fucking 8 people show up. First of all, that's not even allowed because of the whole COVID thing. You can go to a maximum of 6 people. But whatever. I'm not here to discuss that. I'm here to discuss the fact that at 8:40, 20 minutes before close time, right, they decide to show up. And then they take another 20 minutes to order. So at 9, we still have the kitchen completely open, waiting for a ticket. They finally submit it at 9:05. We cook the food, 9:20. We take about 40 minutes to close the fucking kitchen, and guess what? It's 10 o'clock. And then to top it all off, the dishwasher got drunk off his ass and passed out, so guess who had to stay even later to clean the dish pit? That's right, me. I was fucking pissed, dude. I was angry. And I'm not angry against the dishwasher at that point. I'm angry at the fucking customers who made me stay so fucking late. Because they couldn't have said, you know what? It's kind of late. They're probably closing down. Let's go to a 24-hour joint. Let's go to Denny's. Let's go to IHOP. Some shit like that. No, they couldn't do that, could they? They had to go to a fucking Mexican restaurant before they closed. Why? And the second story is today. So, again, like I said, at 8, we start to clean the kitchen. That way we can kind of leave a little early around, 9, 9:10, depending if it's a little slow, right? So, same procedure. At 8, we start cleaning the floors. We start scrubbing things down so it's nice and clean. That way, when we close, we just wipe it down and everything's nice and easy, right? And then at 8:30, same thing. I turn off the heat table. Let's call it the heat table. I turn it off. So at 9, it can, start, being cold enough for me to, scrub it down by hand. And it's all going fine. It's all going dandy. And then at 8:55, the waitress comes in and says, I just got a table of 20 people. Why? Why would you do this? Why? Well, I know why. You're the waiter. You want to get the money. And I understand that. I did that shit. Well, I didn't accept people as I 10 minutes before closing time, dude? 20 minutes sometimes? I'd fucking turn them around. I was like, nah, bro. Nah, it ain't happening. But that's not the point. So, it's just me and one cook left. And I don't even know the whole menu yet. I'm still learning because I just started working as a cook. So, lo and behold, we get a long-ass ticket. And now it's not even like some simple stuff like some tacos, some chicken tacos, or no. They want fajitas, they want Mexican trios, they want carne asadas, they want molcajetes, which is a fucking complicated ass dish. And now we have to get it out. Because if we don't, the customer's gonna get mad, they're gonna complain, and the boss might side with them and, you know, come back to us and be like, hey, why the fuck didn't you cook the order? And it would have been a whole fucking ordeal. So guess what? We cooked the order, and we had to leave at fucking 10 o'clock again, because, well, at least the dishwasher didn't get drunk this time, but because, you know, fucking, they decided to show up with a group of 25 minutes before closing time. Like, why? How does that idea go through your head, and you say, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do this, bro. It's just like it baffles me at how fucking stupid the customer is, dude. Like, I don't get it. Have you never done this shit? It's a group of 20 people. The chances that someone has worked at a restaurant is very high. Why couldn't that person go, hey guys, maybe we should reconsider this. Let's go to Denny's, let's go to IHOP, let's go to fucking Raliberto's or some shit like that. No. They had to go to the fucking closing Mexican restaurant. They just had to do that shit, didn't they? It's really, it really pisses me off. Like I don't get it. I'm a human being. Do I not deserve to be treated with the same, you know, respect that everyone else does? Like, why did you do this shit to me? Like, yeah, I guess I'm getting paid 1 extra hour. Woo, an extra fucking $14 on my paycheck. Thank you, dude. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted to do with my night. Thank you so much. But to sum this whole up video into 2 simple words, that if you don't want to watch a whole video and you just want to, you know, wrap it all up, fuck the customer, dude. Straight up, fuck the customer. Like I said, this video was fueled all by the saltiness level within me, and I used it as a coping mechanism to just spit it out to this microphone and put on a video and upload it for you guys to watch. If you didn't watch the whole fucking 12-minute video so far, I understand. I get it. And you don't really want to hear some random dude on the internet complain about his job. Fine. I just use this to kind of, you know, let it all loose, and I feel so much better. Nonetheless, though, have you worked in the customer industry? Customer service industry? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What you thought about it? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Fucking let me know down in the comment section below, because I would love to hear your stories. And if you got any, like, stories that you want to share, dude, go right ahead. Drop them down below. I'd love to read them. Nonetheless, though, I do hope you have a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate if you drop a like. And if you like my content, the subscribe button is right there, and it's completely free. So go ahead and hit it. But, as I said, hope you have a wonderful day. And don't do drugs, because those things are bad for you.